So ayan, good morning everyone. We have here the Archimedes principle or the principle of buoyancy, no? So yung sabi ni Archimedes about this principle, we have any body completely or partially daw po. Kunyari, meron tayong tubig. Kung nakasubmerge daw siya or partially submerged like this, in a fluid at rest, is acted upon by an upward or buoyant force, the magnitude of which is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the body. Anong ibig sabihin niya dito sa acted upon by the upward or buoyant force? Ito, wala yung kama. Sabi, kapag may nakasubmerge tayo sa liquid na object, kagaya nito, itong figure natin, meron daw dyan automatic na buoyant force, no? Wherein yung buoyant force natin is, ang sabi, the magnitude of which is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the body. So kung iisipin natin, kung yung, di ba, kapag meron tayong container, tapos meron, nag-overflow na siya, tapos nilagyan natin ng, palitan natin ng kulay, yung overflowing na tubig, ito. Tapos meron tayong nilagay na object. Tapos, of course, may mga tatanggal dito na tubig, no? May kulay pula. Ito, kulay blue. Yung volume down, o yung weight daw, no, natanggal na yun is equivalent to the buoyant force. Wherein, yung isipin natin, yung natanggal is equivalent to this portion, no? So, meaning, meron tayong ganitong object. Itong nakasubmerge or simply yung na-disperse na fluid is equivalent to this weight, wherein yung ating weight is equivalent to the gamma times volume, and then meron tayong buoyant force na sasabihin natin we have the buoyant force equivalent, it is equivalent to the gamma of the liquid times the volume submerged, wherein ang sabi kasi yung weight na yan is the fluid displaced. So, ang sabihin natin is the volume submerged. In yung volume submerged na yan is ito nang nakalubog, ano? Sa inyong principle natin. First tayo sa example. First, a block of wood, 0.2 meter thick is floating in seawater, wherein yung seawater natin merong specific gravity na 1.03 and yung wood natin is 0.65. Find the minimum area of a block which will support a man weighing 80 kg. So kung nyari ito yung figure natin, ito yung tao, meron daw siyang kilo na 80 kg. Gawa tayo ng free body diagram. Ito yung wood. Tapos meron tayong tubig. Ay, kalubog siya, no? Tubig. Tapos meron tayo ditong weight na sabihin nating 80 kg, wherein dito meron tayong upward force na buoyant force. Tapos don't forget na meron ding weight yung ating wood, wherein yung ating weight ng wood is nasa centroid, sabihin nating weight ng wood. Tapos, meron tong thickness na 0.2 meters. Ang tanong, find the minimum area of a block which will support a man, or meaning, para hindi tayo mag-submerge totally, malunod yung tao, no? So, with this, kaya nating masolve yung minimum area, or yung minimum area natin is yung paganito, no? Itong area na to. Gets. So we have from our figure we have the we can use the summation forces, horizontal, vertical equal to 0. We have the weight of the wood plus 80 kilograms, no, equal to the buoyant force, wherein yung weight of the wood natin or the weight is equal to the gamma volume. Weight of the wood natin is 80. Yung gamma is 0.65 times the 9.81 na, or gawin na lang natin na based from the density. So we have 1,000 density of water times yung volume natin, wherein yung volume ng wood natin is hindi pa natin alam, since yun nga yung kukunin natin, no? So we can say that the volume of the wood is VW, or the volume of the wood na lang, plus 80 kilograms. Ito magiging kilograms per cubic meter, no? Tanggalin ko na, lagay ko tuloy sa baba, kilogram per cubic meter. Tapos meron kayong cubic meter plus kilogram, weight na yan, no? Tapos BF, wherein yung BF natin is equal to the gamma of the fluid times the volume submerged. Gamma ng fluid natin is 1.03 times 1,000 times volume of the wood, no? Volume submerged natin, para di tayo lumubog. Of course, yung volume na nakasubmerge is yung total na lang din, no? That's a volume of the wood. So we have here yung unit niya is kilograms per cubic meter, tas ito cubic meter. So equivalent na siya, no? So mangyayari, we have the volume of the wood, which is total to 0.2105 cubic meter. With this, kaya natin masolve yung area by the volume of the wood is equal to area times yung thickness natin, VW, or 0.2105 area times yung thickness natin na 0.2, wherein yung area na makukuha natin is equivalent to 1.05. Okay, screenshot. Next problem, we have an iceberg having a specific gravity of 0.92 and floating on salt water 1.02 yung specific gravity. If the volume of the ice above, ito, volume daw nito is 1,000. What is the total volume of the ice? So we know that we have the weight of the ice na acting downward, and then yung ating buoyant force na upward, wherein yung buoyant force natin is equivalent to the gamma of the fluid times the volume submerged. So summation forces vertical, we have the weight of the ice, it is equivalent to the BF, no? From our discussion, we have the weight is equivalent to gamma times volume of the material, wherein yung material natin is ice. We have the gamma of the ice, we have 1.92 times 9.81, wherein yung volume of the ice is unknown, no? So lalagay natin dito volume of the ice, and then then we have the gamma of the fluid, wherein yung fluid natin is seawater. We have 9.81 times 1.03, and then yung volume, total volume natin is, yung volume submerged natin is ito, no? Ito lang. Kung in terms to total volume natin, or the volume of the ice, we have the volume of the ice is equivalent to 1,000 plus itong volume submerged, no? Given ito nasa ibabaw daw. So meaning, to solve for the volume submerged, we have 1,000, or the volume of the ice minus 1,000. So lagay natin dito volume of the ice minus, ito na lang, volume of the ice minus nga 1,000. ship sold, we can get the volume of the ice of 9,364 cubic meter. Final answer. Another problem for the Archimedes principle. We have this stone weighs 460 Newton. Kaya natin is the weight of the stone equivalent to 460 Newton in air. Meaning, kinilo pa lang siya sa hindi sa tubig, kundi sa mismong air, no? Ay, hindi sa mismong air. I mean, kinilo lang siya ng normal. So, we have 460 Newton. Yung submerged in water, it weighs 300 Newton. So, yung weight natin sa in water, weight of this stone in water, we have 300 Newton. So, meaning, mangyayari kung meron tayong stone na ang weight niya sa air is 460, tapos meron naman tayong stone ang weight niya sa water is 300 Newton. Di ba yung sabi ko sa inyo, meron tayong always na buoyant force na nag-act upward. Wherein yung buoyant force na yun, yan na yung nag-resist. Kunyari may bola kayo, tapos di ba in-submerge sa tubig, meron parating upward force. So meaning yung excess na yun, yung force na yun is equivalent to the submerged weight of the fluid, wherein yung ang mangyayari dito, yung BF natin dito is equivalent to 460 minus the 300, no? Wherein yung ating sagot is 160 Newton. So we have the BF of 160 Newton. Kung tinatanong sa inyo is BF, meron na kaagad kayong sagot. But ang tanong is find the volume and the specific weight of this stone. We know that we have, or from our figure or from our discussion, we have the BF is equivalent to the gamma of the fluid times the volume submerged, no? Or the volume of the stone, or kasi lahat na naman siya nakasubmerged, no? So kailangan natin ma-solve yung volume niya. So we have 160 since ang fluid is nakasubmerged sa water. We have the 9810 Newton per cubic meter. Tapos ito Newton, no? So 9810 na lang yung gamitin natin. To get for this volume of the stone or the submerged, divide lang natin. Volume of the stone is equivalent to 0.0163 cubic meter. Ano tayong volume? We have the relationship of the gamma or of the weight and the volume, wherein yung gamma natin is equal to the weight over volume. So gamma ito ng stone, weight ng stone, and then ito, volume ng stone. Since meron tayong weight ng stone na equivalent to 460, we can get for the gamma. Volume natin is 0.0163 cubic meter. 460 divided by 0.0163, we have 28,204 Newton per cubic meter, or 28.2 kilonewton. Answer.